Welcome to the Milo Beasley Show, episode number 86. We're on 86 now.
I don't know what you're on. So
episode 86, and we're here with Kimber Lee. Thank you for joining us again. After we hung out on the playground
with Cherry Bomb.
With Cherry Bomb, but
getting better.
She's not here today. She's still at home rehabbing the shoulder. She had collarbone, broken
collarbone.
Oh gosh, that's.
She's bionic bomb now.
Yeah, now she's now she's gonna be hitting shoulder tackles off the top rope
and throwing people out of the ring because of her titanium plates.
So we're here tonight at Shine 32. Now you wrestled. Hey guys, we're trying to do a show.
Go away, plane.
Take your plane out of here. You wrestled one half of the, I don't want to say Shine Tag Team Champions because you guys never lost the belts.
We didn't.
But you defeated one half of the champions, Jamie Jamison.
I did.
So now I know Lexi said you're going to get your title match regardless, but do you feel better about your chances about getting your title match when Cherry gets back?
I have full confidence in Bombs and we just mesh so well together. We're still Shimmer Tag Team Champions. We never lost those ones either. So everyone should worry because I just took care of Jamie Jamison and she had two goons with her too.
Goons?
Goons. I don't even remember their names.
Goons. Who hires goons anymore? Goons are awesome. I need some goons.
Somebody should hire putties. I feel like that would be way more exciting.
I could be a goon though. Somebody should hire me.
Want to be my goon?
Yeah.
All right, we got a goon. We got a goon, Bombs.
Feed me chicken sandwiches and tacos?
Sure.
Awesome. I'm a goon.
All right.
So you're a bit influential on your tag team partner as well as you've gotten her into something that she said she would never do, and that is running.
Yep. She's a runner now.
She's a runner.
And I'm going to say this right now. Bombs has said she's going to do her first half marathon with me next year.
Yeah, next February.
So now,
a year from right now, we have it on tape. Well, actually, she never put it on tape, but she told you that she's going to do her first half marathon.
Right, so it's on tape.
Yeah,
Bombs, you're stuck.
You're stuck. But speaking of half marathons and more, you recently ran a lot of miles.
A lot of miles.
How many miles?
48.6.
Yeah, that's what we did. 48.6.
I think all the stats are on my back.
Yeah. So it was 4 races. We did a 5K, a 10K, half marathon, and a full marathon. That was really kind of stupid, right?
It seemed like a great idea when I signed up.
You signed up and you're like, oh, well, but then that fourth day of waking up at 2 a.m. is the stupidest thing ever.
Yes, dumb. Because it's Disney, and so you have to do it before the park's open.
Right, but you feel like, oh yeah, I can do it. It's Disney. It's gonna be fun, and then you're waking up that 4th straight day.
And I feel like it's almost because the first two are just the 5K and the 10K, and after that you're like, I can do this. This isn't bad. But then you jump from 6.2 to 13.1, and then after that you're like, all right, that's a long way.
Okay, see, the thing is, when you get done with that 13.1, you finish, and then in your mind you're like, I have to do that twice the next day. It's in your mind. You're like, I can't do that. That's how I was feeling. I was like, everyone's always like, hey, do you feel like you can do this again tomorrow? And I'm like, no.
But I'm gonna.
I'm gonna. You really don't have a choice. That you just got to get out there and do it.
Yeah.
And so you're glad that you did it.
Yeah, so glad. It was so much fun. I remember because I did just the marathon the year before.
Yes.
And couldn't walk afterwards. I
couldn't find you guys. I was looking for you, Lexi, and Rhea, who again did the doping with you last year, and you guys were all laid out in the med tent.
We were all in the medical tent dying.
But this year,
year we were happy. We accomplished all our goals. The only things we wanted to do was we wanted to ride the roller coaster during the marathon. Yes, I rode a roller coaster during the marathon.
You hear that chicken?
I do.
I'm gonna go catch it. That's gonna be my sandwich, and then you don't have to owe me that sandwich.
I don't, because it's hunting and gathering. But yeah, so we rode the roller coaster. The army men from Toy Story made us do push-ups. If you try and stop and take pictures, they yell at you for stopping. And then you have to do push-ups. But they told Lexi she would have been done with the whole marathon if she could have done one-handed push-up. But it's at mile 20.
I couldn't do one right now.
She tried.
But then you finished the marathon in style. And how did you do that?
We stopped in Germany, wink, wink, Epcot, and grabbed some beers and ran over the finish line, cheersing. It was great.
So
that was the drunkest I've ever been off of one beer in my life.
Probably
because
like,
I had just
probably
run.
2 sips, right? Like
Yeah.
just 2 sips.
And we were like,
but...
woo! I don't feel anything.
So, but now you got a couple more things coming up.
Yeah. I'm gonna do some more runs this year. Gonna do, because I'm in Philly, I'm gonna do the Broad Street Run, which is 10 miles. I'm gonna do the Philadelphia Marathon, and then I'm gonna do the Philadelphia Rock and Roll Half.
Rock and roll, so those are big runs coming up.
Yeah.
And then, are you thinking about doing Dopey again next year?
I don't know. I think next year I'm looking more at the glass slipper challenge.
The glass slipper.
And then I want to do the Rebel challenge too.
Yeah, so you want to do...
which is the Star Wars.
Yeah, you're going to do the Star Wars. I like the Star Wars. So you're a big Star Wars fan then, right?
Huge Star Wars fan.
And you got to go over to the Disney and see
I got to go to the launch
Darth
then.
Vader.
Yes, I got to meet Darth Vader. He was very scary.
Yeah, you know.
He got in my face.
What?
Did
you give a couple shots?
No.
I wouldn't,
I'm a
because...
Sith at heart.
What?
Sorry. I always picked the red lightsaber when I was a kid.
Really?
Always.
See, like, I guess I'm like a Han Solo guy.
I was gonna say I'm at least scoundrel.
I'm a
scoundrel.
Yeah, you got to do what you can. You know, you got to maybe steal, maybe borrow some things, and maybe talk monies out of some other people. But that's you got to do what you got to do to survive, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So speaking of Star Wars, so what we'll do for the top 5 on the Milo Beasley Show, top 5 Star Wars characters.
Oh gosh.
Asking the hard-hitting questions here on the Milo Beasley Show.
We're
gonna get run over.
I love BB-8. We'll go for a new one.
All right.
These are in no particular order, by the way.
No particular order. Top 5, no particular order.
I am a big Darth Vader fan. I can't help myself. I
love your hair. Thank you.
Thank you.
I was talking to you. I'm sorry.
You've got a good man bun.
I got the good man bun going. I thought that he was complimenting me.
So BB-8, Darth Vader. I'll say Princess Leia. Because I'm a princess.
Of course.
And Han Solo. Han Solo was my first crush ever.
Mine too.
Yours too. Cool. Learning things new every day. C-3PO.
And C-3PO. Yeah, he's a bit of a wise ass though, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
Like, I mean, I guess he just straight up tells you how it is, right?
Yes,
so he's he's dynamically thinking, but at the same time, he's still a robot. So.
Yes. However, honorable mention to Rey, because she's pretty badass.
She is pretty badass. And I know a lot of people will try not to give too many spoilers for those who haven't seen it. But some people have said that, she does too much, or she knows too much. But there's still like 2 movies that they got to go through.
Right.
So just sit back and enjoy the fucking movie.
Star Wars is back, guys.
Right? Like, so just like stop bitching and moaning. You got your movie.
And Jar Jar Binks isn't in it.
Right. So it was good. So just quit complaining. I know you're gonna have to wait a couple of years, but just wait a couple of years. Stop complaining. Watch the movie. Enjoy the movie. J.J. Abrams didn't ruin your childhood.
No, I thought even with the way they did cutscenes and everything, it still felt exactly like a Star Wars movie.
Right, yeah, it definitely did. But I mean, they kind of seemed like there were some things that they made the entire trilogy into one movie in a weird
little
way.
bit, yeah.
But you know what? I don't necessarily hate that.
Yeah. I kind of feel like they're almost blending the new 1, 2, 3 and the original 4, 5, 6.
Well, I told people who haven't necessarily seen 1, 2, and 3 that you don't have to see 1, 2, and 3 to see this. You can watch 4, 5, if you're familiar with 4, 5, and 6 through your childhood, or you maybe want to get caught up. You can watch 4, 5, and 6 and jump straight to 7. You don't have to watch 1, 2, and 3 at all. Maybe a little bit. I mean, maybe for some references you might not understand, but I don't think you necessarily have to watch the 1, 2, and 3. So before we wrap up, is there anything else you'd like to add? Let's get some of your social stuff out.
The social media stuff.
Where can people find you?
We've got Facebook. You can follow me at facebook.com/bombshellkimberly, or Twitter and Instagram are the same handle. It's at Kimber_Lee90. So that's where you can find me. You can always see where I'm going to be next, what I'm doing.
And what you're doing next is, by the time this airs, it'll be a couple weeks ago, but you got a full weekend. Like today is Friday, but you still have a full weekend ahead of you.
Chikara, the season premiere is tomorrow.
Yeah.
There's a double header, so I will be back in Philly for that. And then on Sunday, Beyond Wrestling, it's Team Lovely, Kimber Lee and Heidi Loveless versus the United States Death Machines, Chris Dickinson and Sami Callihan.
Oh, that was the dude who like threw you, right? Like,
yeah, that guy.
Made you internet famous.
And then Sami Callihan.
I think you made him internet famous. I know him.
Yeah, I do too, really well. He helped train me.
Yeah.
I'm excited but a little scared.
Like, who did you piss off to get that match?
I don't know.
Do you owe people money?
No.
Huh.
But I think Team Lovely's gonna win. We're gonna girl power it up.
So obviously Chikara, you have a little belt
Just
there, right?
A small one,
Like
the Grand Championship.
The Grand Champion.
First ever woman to hold that.
Yeah. So
first ever woman to hold a premier title in a men's company, in fact.
Yeah. So I mean, that's kind of a big deal.
It's
You're
exciting.
making waves and stuff. So a pioneer, in women's wrestling. I'm a fan. Obviously, I'm here. And I'm obviously good friends with a lot of you, but there seems to be a wave, and not just the television divas revolution. There's a real revolution happening on the independent scene.
It's everywhere.
There's it's not faux pas anymore to have an intergender match, especially up in the Northeast.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely.
So like it's becoming more of a thing. So if you're out there, follow Kimber on the Twitters and find out where she's going to be next, so you can watch her kick some dude's ass, right?
Yep. Or some chicks.
Yeah, some chicks' ass.
I take all comers.
Yeah. I mean, you're not picky.
Like I've proved, women are just as good as the men.
Yeah, so she'll probably, wherever you go, she'll most likely have a belt. So you can get a picture with that intermission.
50-50 shot.
Yeah. Most likely, there's a good chance. So stop at the intermission, buy some of her merch. You got merch, pictures, t-shirts, and all that good stuff. So make sure you buy that, because that's really how we, survive.
Well, and then also, if you can't get me at a show, but you really want a t-shirt, I do have prowrestlingtees.com/Kimberly as well. So.
Yes, and you're a big proponent of the Strong Style
Strong
brand.
Style. Let's join the movement.
I'm a grappler guy.
Yeah,
but hey,
I
whatever.
like grappler too.
Just supporting independent wrestling throughout. And and of course, if they wanted to have you fight whoever they wanted to have you fight, including me, they could go to slamminladies.com.
Yes.
And order your custom match right through there.
Absolutely.
So obviously,
need to fight. I think that needs to happen.
Yeah.
Somebody order that.
Yeah, but don't hurt me, because I'm fragile. I'm old.
I'm going right to the ankle.
So she knows the weakness. So again, support independent wrestling. Let's not beat around the bush. We have people have day jobs. We're not making it rich by play fighting in our underwear. So please support us. Buy our merch. Buy our 8x10s, DVDs, Slammin' Ladies. Go to shows. Do what you can, and we'll see you at the matches.
Yep.
Hey, wait, that's not my line. That's somebody else's line. All right, we'll see you next week.
Yay, I'm entertaining.